Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria. I'm a graphic designer, and in today's tutorial we will design a spider web. So open Adobe Illustrator and start by selecting the line segment tool. Click anywhere on the artboard to open this panel, and we're going to put the angle to 0, and then we're going to put the length to 10 centimeters. I'm not going to put a fill line, so press OK. So now we have stroke, black, and no fill. I'm going to change the stroke width to 7, and then I'm going to open the stroke panel and change the cap to round. So now that we have our round edges, select the segment again and go over to the rotate tool. Double click on the rotate tool icon to open this panel. Put preview and make a copy of 45 degrees. Then click Ctrl D to repeat the last move. So far, so easy. Now comes the fun part. We need to create the webs that are going to go here in between each segment. So select the vertical segment and go back to the rotate tool. We're going to create another copy, only this time we're going to put the angle to 22.5 degrees. Preview and click copy. I'm going to change this segment stroke to red so we can distinguish it and make the stroke thinner. Now this is just a guideline. We will delete it afterwards. Now we're going to use the ellipse tool to create a circle. Hold shift while you drag the ellipse tool to create a circle. Now select the rectangle tool and use it to cover the top part of our circle. Click and drag. We're going to cover a little bit over half. Then we're going to select both shapes. As you can see, it's covered more than half of our circle. Select both shapes, go to Pathfinder minus front. Now use the scissor tool to click on the left and right anchor point, and then the direct selection tool to delete this segment. Just click on it and press delete on the keyboard. Now we are going to rotate this curved line by clicking on it and using the rotate tool. I rotated it exactly like our red line at 22.5 degrees, and then I'm going to drag it over here so that the anchor point at the center of our curved line is lined up with this segment, the red segment. Now use the selection tool to scale the curved line bigger or smaller. The center is aligned on our red segment, like I said. Now that we have our curve positioned where we want it, I'm going to make a dragged copy by selecting and dragging while holding Alt to make a copy. There we go. I'm going to bring it down here, scale it down by holding Shift to keep the proportion and Alt to scale down from center. So as you can see, the center is still aligned even though we scaled the segment down. And then I'm going to repeat this step one more time by dragging down while holding Alt to make a third copy, and then scaling down while holding Shift and Alt. Once we have all three segments where we want them, and they are not going out of our angle here, they are all three aligned also with the red segment, we can now select all three, change the stroke width to make it a little bit thicker, and also the stroke color and change it to black. This red line that is left, we can now delete. We don't need it anymore. Like I said before, it was just a guideline, so select it and click delete on your keyboard. Now let's select these 3 curve segments. Go to Rotate tool, but don't open the Rotate panel, just select the Rotate tool and click on the center of these segments to create the rotate point, center point. Then drag while holding Alt to make a copy, and shift to lock it at an even amount, like 45 degrees. Then click Ctrl D to repeat the last move until the web is all around. Here is the vector spider web. Thank you for watching this video, Halloween edition. Ciao!